Hello there. Welcome here. A couple days ago, while watching Zekken give his best washing machine impression, I decided to give Valorant a try. Now, I knew next to nothing about Valorant, except it's kinda like CS and the skins are expensive.
What? $80?
And the women. However, if two of the top creators for the game are the Duolingo bird and a banana, I don't have high expectations for that game.
Lineup from this particular angle, or this composition doesn't work in theory because this particular section of util, you're gonna get shot in the face!
And as someone with zero shooter game experience and 10,000 hours of this, I thought I'll be just fine. Besides, I know that my aim is crisp.
Is it more than one? For maybe team of one, it is all three!
Fuck. So with that being said, let us begin.
Agent, welcome to Valorant.
Shut the fuck up. Now, I expected the tutorial to show me how to play the game, and maybe give me some practice and insight into what makes someone a world-class Valorant player.
Cleared the dog.
It did not. However, I thought the tutorial was just fine. I mean, I did completely ignore instructions.
Position yourself so you only fight one at a time.
Hello there.
And I also became the first person to die to fall damage. Then, shooting time. Tutorial complete. Alright then. What now? Valorant offers a variety of game modes, some very popular, others not so much. Competitive is the most popular game mode by far, however the game doesn't let you play it until you reach level 20. Otherwise you might do something like this.
Multiple enemies B.
So how do we get to level 20? Well, the simple answer is, play the other game modes. I mean, someone has to play Spike Rush, right? Instead, I chose to play Deathmatch, a free-for-all brawl game mode with infinite respawns and any gun you want, with the only singular goal being to kill other players. First player to reach 40 kills wins. I ended up with 6, exactly one less than the AFK Neon. The only highlight of this entire deathmatch was me getting half of my kills on this poor Omen. It was at this very moment I realized deathmatches just aren't my style. So it was finally time to play real 5v5 Valorant in Unrated. Welcome to Ascent. Ascent is based on the sky above Venice, Italy, after the city started levitating due to the events of the Duelist cinematic. It is also one of Valorant's oldest maps, and therefore almost entirely planned and figured out. All the comps, the strategies, and the lineups. In an Iron Unrated lobby, you're gonna see none of that. However, I would argue you're gonna see something much better.
I don't know.
What the f?
Dear viewer, you're about to witness my first ever round of Valorant, and it just so happens to be legendary. I start out by hitting this crazy lineup, after which our entire team pushes through a smoke without any flashes. I then get blinded while my entire team gets murdered. As soon as I get my vision back, I spot their Omen, but instead of shooting him, I decide to use a shock dart instead. He teleports away, and I was so confused by this ability that I just let our yoru die. I kill the Omen by accident, and I'm left in a 1v3. I miss all of my shots and die, and our Viper gives the first and only comms of this entire game.
Sova? Do you play on touchpad?
Some would say that was a less than ideal start. Other than this first round, however, the game was fairly uneventful. I mean, I did buy a Bucky on offense and did Bucky things. Oh my fucking god, I'm insane. And after that, around 2 of their players left, making it a 5v3, which we almost lost, by the way. Then my team decided to trash talk the remaining 3 players. If this isn't peak Valorant, I don't know what is. After playing a couple of more unrated games and being absolutely obliterated by Toe Licker, I knew I was clearly doing something wrong. Clearly. It was at this very moment that I realized I don't even know what half of the agents do.
Blue wall. Raining smoke. Nami ult.
High tide.
Fucking, I don't know what that is. Fucking Nessus E all over the site. Incoming nukes. Nukes dropping down. Wall. Pushing over the rocket with rocket launcher flying over. Insane splash grenade. Fucking laser beam from the sky. This guy can't see anything. He sees blue. This guy sees yellow. He sees something. He's flashed. This guy peeks. A kill. I can see. I can't see. This guy's casting a spell. More smokes. More rain. More lasers from the sky. Green. This guy's a dog. Sniper. And then the site's taken. Like, what in the fuck?
So in order to remedy the situation, I hopped into practice mode and tested them. And this is how it went. What? I got stuck in the terrain. During this is where I realized not all agents are created equal. For example, Killjoy has an alarm bot to alert if enemies are nearby, Molly's to deny the enemy defuse, and a full-on turret. On the other hand, Neon can run. Wow. So with this realization and my newfound knowledge about the agents and their abilities, it was time to hop back into Unrated. Only this time I was gonna pick the best agents and absolutely dominate the competition.
No.
Oh my god. Well, shit.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night.
Since picking the best agents didn't work, I have to choose a different strategy to get better. And that's when it hit me. Hey! Players tend to improve a lot by watching other people play, learn new concepts, understand fundamentals, and get an overall feeling on how the game is played. Luckily, there are plenty of good options. I can watch pro players like Tense or Som, as most of them stream and have near perfect play.
We bloody missed you. But
No way!
we still got
Maybe someone like Exter or Curry, who hits rank 1 Radiant quite often. But no, in the end, I decided on Pokimane. Why? Because compared to the players mentioned previously, she has a secret hidden jutsu.
Sorry.
Based on this new information, I was able to hatch a master plan. See, every casual normie can see that the success to her strategy is the scream. Now a regular idiot would copy her and would scream after every kill. Not me though, because I'm no casual normie, which means I'm always 5 steps ahead. Instead of screaming myself like any ordinary peasant would have done, I downloaded her scream as an MP3 file.
Checkmate, seems.
I then imported said MP3 file into a voice changer, and whenever a situation got dicey during a game, I called upon thy scream.
The spike.
And just like that, we won. In fact, this new strategy was so successful, we kept on winning, and I even got my first ever highlight. The Pokimane Scream strategy always works. Oh my god, I'm insane! Wow! I mean, I did also bottom frag in all of our games, and my teammates were so annoyed by me playing the sound effect that they wanted to forfeit while winning 8-4.
Be quiet. There.
But that's irrelevant. Things were looking up, and everything was going great. Until the incident. What was the incident, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Due to the recent success I've been having, I have gotten overconfident. So overconfident, in fact, that when I had a chance to pick a free agent at level 10, I picked Yoru. Arguably, one of the hardest agents to play.
The most difficult agent to master in the entire game is definitely Yoru.
And while it was going alright for the first 4 rounds of playing him, it was just a matter of time until my lack of experience got the better of me. In a crucial 3v1 situation, I have made quite possibly the worst play in Valorant history. It's 3v1. Our Sage dies, but now at least we know where the Killjoy is. I then grab the spike and decide to plant it, but while that is happening, our Reyna also bites the dust. It's a 1v1. In a state of panic, I pop my ultimate, and in response, she pops hers. Oh no. Instead of shooting the lockdown, I go straight past it and try to escape. But then, I hear her defusing. Oh no! In a state of panic, I turn back. And then... all I could do was stand there until my health slowly dwindled down. For me, this was it. It was over. It was at this very moment I decided to log off Valorant. Surely no one can be any worse than this. Will I really be one of those losers who plays the game for a couple hours and then goes on Reddit to complain that the game is too hard? Will this really be the end of my Valorant journey? And then, as if it were fate, I remembered some encouraging words my old basketball coach told me years ago.
I had sex with your dad.
And that's all I needed. Not only am I going to log back into Valorant, I'm going to become good at it. If I have to shoot bots every single day, I will. If I have to click blue circles, I will. And if I have to learn every agent and every single ability, I will, because that is my ninja way. And I will document every single game, every minute of practice, every second of improvement to not only become the greatest Valorant player, but the greatest Valorant content creator on this bloody platform. And if I have to, I will hire a coach. If I have to, I'll study my own VODs because I have a certain someone I have to impress, and I won't stop until I have done so. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because you're about to witness the greatest Valorant series you never know you needed. Our goal is to reach Diamond, and Diamond I shall be, or my name isn't. And with my placement matches coming up soon, my time for improvement has come. So if you're ready, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share this with every streamer you know, because I'm about to prove to the world that you can improve, and anything is possible if you put your mind to it, even for me. So I hope you guys are ready.